Hello, this is a short tutorial on how to make a money printer on Goobstation. This is something I've seen a handful of times. It's kind of confusing and weird to set up if you don't know what you're doing. But this is a setup that will infinitely print suspicious pesos. These are major contraband, so, security can give you trouble for it, but they usually won't. One process of this will make 250 pesos a piece, so that's nice. So yeah, let's just get right into it. First things first, you need science to do a bunch of research. It's going to cost 32,500 points to get all the way up here. And you need this to be done because this gives you the automation upgrade kit and the interactor machine boards. These are both of the mandatory pieces of this equation. You can print off the automation kit at any proto lathe. And then you can also print off the interactor machine boards, which you need. I hit the wrong button. You can hit those here at the SciFab, or you can use a circuit printer as well to make an interactor. But these are mandatory. Next, you're going to need to find a fax machine. As far as I'm aware, you're going to have to find one that's pre-mapped. No one really cares about their fax machines. They should be fine with you just stealing it, so just go ahead and do that. Next, you're going to have to make your interactors. You're going to need two. We'll get into why that is in a minute. So go ahead and put down your two machine frames, anchor them down, slap them with your LV, put your boards inside. Now each of these is going to require 4 modular machine parts, 4 plastic, 5 LV, and a cyborg left arm. So you're really going to be doing most of this in science when you're trying to set this up. And then once you've gotten all of that in there, you just give them a screw drive. Now these have to be rotated to face what they're interacting with, so do not get that twisted. I missed a part, my bad. You can use any knife. Typically you'll be using shivs, but any knife will work. So get one with a shiv and get one with a spray painter. You can open up their strip menus with the E button by default, I believe. That's how you get that in there. Next up, you're going to need logic gates. You're going to make that out of your construction menu as well. You need 2 of these. You should only need 2 for the total setup, so if you get more fax machines and more interactors doing this, you should still be able to run it off of only 2. But, this is just in case you're setting up your very first one. So, logic gates cost 3 steel and 2 LV. You'll just make them from here, and that'll cost your steel. Then you add your LV, and you're good to go. And then finally, I missed a spot because I'm really good at what I do. I forget what this costs, so I'm just going to slap everything inside and pray for the best. There we go. While I wait for the automation kit to print, I'm going to link these 2 gates together to output B, and you're going to want to make sure you do it back and forth. This is what's called a loop. Here's the automation kit. The automation upgrade kit needs to be used on the printer. This lets you link a logic gate to the printer itself. We're going to make it copy a fax. And then you can just take any of these. You only want to do this to one of them. Take one of these logic gates and link it to the interactor. And just output start. And then finally, we need something to get this thing rolling. So I have a remote signaler here, and I just linked it to this on output B. And then as a final note, you're going to need a piece of paper. You can just open up your nanotask and hit print, slap it into the fax machine, and now we're ready to get going. When I activate this remote signaler, it's going to make the loop start, and the loop's going to start triggering these things to work. An active ore bag will suck up all the money, so it's easy for collecting. And as a final note, the interactors do need to be facing the fax machine, so don't let that trick you. Using this setup, you could kind of make like a 2x2 style of fax machines and then surround it with interactors. That's something I see get done a lot. But this will print out 250 pesos per loop. And it doesn't take very long for this to add up. This one hasn't been running for very long, and it's already at 20,000. So, yeah, quick and dirty tutorial. Hopefully this helps you if you ever want to set up a money printer. I think overall it costs about a stack of steel Maybe a stack of LV. Getting the cyborg arms is really the hard part because you can't just get those anywhere. You have to go get them from the exosuit fab. If you're lucky, you might be able to find one of those tool vents. I forget what it's called in the tools room. It's the one that only has the screwdriver and the wire cutter and the LV. If you hack it open and hit it with the manager wire, it also unlocks a single cyborg arm. So if you can get a couple of those, that would work as well. That'll be it. Good luck printing suspicious pesos. Please go counterfeit some money.